Hello everyone, welcome back. How are you getting on? We got a bit of rain there last Friday. Today is Monday, it's the August bank holiday Monday, and yeah, we got 15 mil on Friday, which was great, but ground conditions are still very dry. It's going to need a lot more than just 15 mil. So some rain is supposed to be coming today and kind of a little bit for the rest of the week. So because we got that good spell on Friday and rain coming, I'm going to try to get fertilizer out. We're also on the silage bales lately. It's not as good as the silage we did have. These bales are just a little bit stemmier, but they're in the good stacks, so they're not the worst, and not as high quality as what was there. So I have the tractor all fueled up, greased, oil checked, all that. We try to give it the kind of once over when you're filling up with diesel, because you know it's kind of due that when the tank runs out, and you know it's done when the tank is full. So kind of works out well. So just go head up to the neighbours, collect the fertilizer spreader. A few drops of rain starting to fall there now. Glad to see it. So none of the farm has got any chemical nitrogen in the last 3 weeks. It's been dry. I'm just blanket spreading the entire farm. So it's the following morning there now. Just look at the amount of rain that fell yesterday. So 6 mil. Hopefully it'll keep coming. So it's a couple of days on now. I got all the fertilizer finished. Agitate some slurry now. I don't think I showed this on my channel yet. This is our new Abbey agitator. It's a Tornado 4000. We wanted to get an agitator as well, and when we were getting the tank, we decided we could do a deal with Abbey and get the two of them together. So that worked out well, thanks Abbey Retail for that. The tank here at the back of the parlour is getting quite full. Not sure if you can see, it's not far off. So it fills up quite quickly because there's a lot of water and stuff that comes off the parlour when we're milking and through the wash. These manholes have a safety grid for when you're sucking out with them, which you can just open then for agitating. So I'll open that there now. But it's very useful, very safe for when you have the pipe in it, you can just let that down. There's enough room for the pipe to come out, but yeah, it's safe so you can't fall in. Obviously if you fall into that, you can't swim, and that'll be it then. Tank here, it's all connected, but there is a wall in the middle. So there's a wall going up here in the middle, but at either end there's a beam supporting the slats so that the slurry can move underneath. So we can store the whole thing together. So I'm after putting in all 4 holes. So I'm in the last hole now. The idea is to try to get it all spinning around. Now unfortunately it is a bit high, so it is hitting the beams. The top of it is hitting the beams, so the crust isn't really, any crusts are getting caught. It's not spinning as well, but it still is moving fairly good. I'm not too worried about having it stirred up perfectly because there's always water going into this. So, but this is in the opposite hole, so you can see it's coming up that way, it's going across and going down. So it is moving. If it was a little bit lower, it would work a bit better. You can see, you look in here, there's a good bit of crust. So that's blowing it up this way, and because the slurry is a little bit high, that's not even pass under the beam. So if it was a little bit lower, that would pass under and it would go back down and it would get hit. So for those of you who aren't really familiar with dealing with slurry, when it's still, the water and the solids will separate. So the solids will float to the top and the water will sink to the bottom. So that's why we gotta stir it up to get an even consistency when we go to spread it. With the level that it's at there now, probably the best I'm gonna get it stirred up. So I'll leave it at that, take it out, rinse it off, and get the spreader on. It's lunchtime now and I have to milk after, so. So this is actually the second time I put this on. First time I put it on was when I collected at the shop. I say I could adjust where that top link is connected, just to see if it'll sit down into the tank a bit better, but I say I wouldn't bother why it's on. It was fine the way it was. So I'll just change that when I take it off, and I can see how it goes next time. gonna be all for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.